Touchdown, back on road. Counting money, man, you know how it goes. Hit the VIP and tell my bitch to strike a pose. Hop in mode, hop in mode. Just touchdown, back on road. Counting money, man, you know how it goes. Hit the VIP and tell my bitch to strike a pose. Hop in mode, hop in mode.
You was chilling, baby.
Man, coolin', man. How you been, though, bro?
Chilling, buddy.
Yeah.
Ain't out the way.
I already know.
Yeah.
Heck yeah. Dog, let me know when you ready, bro. I'm excited to do this one, dog.
We can do it. We can do it. It's on you.
Okay, cool, man. All right, man. Coming to the Barcode Podcast, man. Y'all very own, man. Y'all already know where he from. He down from the low numbers, that east side, man. Yes, sir, man. Uh-huh. We got my boy, man. Like I told you, man, he a Pius High School alumni. He went to the University of Wisconsin Green-Bay. He's an alumni there. And he's currently playing overseas right now. He's a professional basketball player, man. Y'all show my little bro some love, man. Carrington Love, aka C Love, man.
Looking for having me, kid. You know that.
Yeah, for sure, man. But Carrington, before we really get into the show, I'll be having like some true false questions. So I'm gonna ask you a few. All right. The first one is, can a snail sleep for 3 months?
Shit, true.
His false, Carrington. A snail can sleep for 3 years.
No, that's the next question.
Yeah, no, that's the first one.
Oh, that's the answer. Okay.
Yeah, that was the answer. Yeah, my bad. My bad, Carrington. Yeah. So the second one, there is a world championship for throwing mobile phones.
False.
Carrington, that's true, dog. It's 2022. You know, it's some crazy shit going on in the world, dog. That's true.
I live under a rock, then. It's crazy.
Man, you ever seen what's never Carrington in the Olympics where they got where they walk fast as a motherfucker?
Yeah.
Bro, when I
like that.
Yeah, the speed walking. That's when I knew, like, oh, this world crazy, motherfucking dog. All right, now this might be a tough one, Carrington. 2005, Milwaukee Vincent won the state title.
Man. Well, no, shit. Let me think hold on. 2005, I was like 11. What year Fletch graduated from high school from King?
2004.
Oh yeah, that's true then.
Damn, Carrington, that's false, bro. I went to Vincent. I graduated 05.
That's what I was trying to make sure Fletch had, because I know he won his last year, so I'm thinking like, shit, y'all might have won then. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's crazy. I just went 0 for 3.
No, you good. Yeah, I was class of 05, man. We lost upstate, Carrington, man.
Who y'all lose to?
Madison Memorial. Wes Matthews on that team.
Oh, yeah. On my life, yeah. I remember that.
Yep, sure.
He was having emotion. He was going crazy.
Yeah, for sure. He definitely was. Yeah. So, hey, no, that was to warm you up, man. And thank you for participating in that. So now we're about to get into the show, man. I want to know who inspired you to play basketball.
My brother. And, you know, I'm going to keep it real. Hot Sauce. My brother and Hot Sauce. And so, you remember, what was it called? N1 Mixtape Volume 1. It came out in, I think, like 99 or something like that. Yep. So I was already hooping, you know, in my section, you know, we got the park, you know, W home. So like that's where everybody posted on the block, the park shoot around. So, you know, in East Side culture, everybody down there hoop. You know, you got the pumping station, you got a car, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So I had already been around basketball since I was like 3, 4. But then bro got the tape for Christmas. He get the N1 Hoop mixtape. He really wasn't watching it like that. You know what I mean? So we used to share rooms and shit. So I turned that joint on. I'm like, damn, bro, got the crowd going crazy. Hot Sauce doing plenty of tricks, throwing the ball in the crowd. He ain't even trying to score. So shit, I go to the park and try to work on my handles after that, and it was up from there though.
Yeah, yeah. And how old would you say you was around that time when you was watching the And1 tape?
Like 5.
Like 5. So it's
So I was already doing like, at the park just trying to shoot the ball or something. I just go with my brother, you know what I'm saying? Like, but I really wasn't into it till I started watching. I'm like, damn. So now I be trying to work on that shit at the park next days. But then after that shit, I think at 6 or 7, my grandma put me in the league that was at OW Homes. It was like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so and then we used to also have games at Parkline too. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it was up from there. So yeah, like 6, 7,
Yeah, like 6, 7, yeah. And I know that you mentioned your big brother, Carrington Love. I'm pretty sure everybody know him. He's popular. And it's funny that you bring that up because your brother, your big brother, and Siler, y'all have a tight relationship. And everyone knows that in the city. Explain how much they've been for you, like how much support they've been for you during your basketball journey.
they've been everything. I ain't gonna lie. So shit, how I really was. Our daddy my pops got killed when I was like 3. You know what I'm saying? But they was like 10 and 7 or 9 and 10 and 8 or something like that. You know what I mean? So like to see my brother, fell victim to the system. You know how that go. Everybody know his story. But my sister, smart as a whip. You feel me? Like, but they treat me like I'm their son though. They young as hell. You know what I mean? And I kind of got the game from bro, but the smarts from Weez. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's like right in the middle piece. But hooping, bro used to make sure, you know what I'm saying, like any participation fee I had to pay, you know what I'm saying, team fee before that shit started being free for me. Bro paid it. You know what I'm saying? Like hooping shoes, bro got them. You know what I mean? And then Weez, like, she ain't that much older than me, but she like my mama though. So like once she got to driving, you know what I'm saying, bro doing the bid or something, you know what I'm saying, she'd make sure I'm at my games on time, you know what I'm saying? Like, got me my first iPhone to make sure, you know what I'm saying, before I go off to college, you know what I'm saying, make sure I'm straight. They've been there the whole ride, though. It's so crazy. I'm going to tell the story real quick. So, we be watching to go upstate, right? But, bro, we played with them, and District 5 had came and got bro from the game. They knew the whole, you know what I'm saying? Like, the whole ghetto gonna be in there for us. He was wanted though, you know what I mean? Like, they like, we're gonna wait. They let him watch the game and everything, come get him. So we just be with him. I'm like, damn, bro. They just, you know what I'm saying? They just snatched bro up. For the day of the Washington game, he like, bro, he been had to go do a beat. He like, I gotta go sit down. I gotta do like a year. You know what I'm saying? He like, bro, go upstate for me. Yeah. He like, that's why I want you to do is go upstate for me. And, everybody thought Vincent was gonna do that to us. They was up 21 at half. Turned up on the boys. Washington, not Vincent. My bad. Washington, I'm tripping. Washington. That's that though.
Yeah, man. And I wanted to bring in. Well, first of all, man, my apologies. I mean, not my apologies. I'm sorry to hear that. You lost your father at an early age. I never knew that. So thanks for sharing that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and I wanna talk a little bit about your upbringing, because I've been watching you for years, Carrington. And one thing that I do notice when you're on the court, it's a tight game or you in your box or whatever the case may be. I notice you always like lift up your shirt, like show like a tattoo, and you throw up east. Like I wanted to know just like a little bit about that and like your upbringing, growing up on the east side of Milwaukee.
Yeah, so I'll tap into the upbringing first real quick for my ritual, but the east side it's like it's two sides of it. You know what I mean? Like my side, my section from like Garfield to about center, and then the other end, you know what I'm saying, from like that like center to maybe like all the way to Keep, you know what I'm saying? But my section, we like a family, you know what I mean? Like I ain't gonna talk no, you know what I'm saying, no gang talk, no street talk. I'm talking strictly family. So the same families, you know what I'm saying? Like my grandma probably was watching bro them mama growing up, you know what I'm saying? Like my mama went to school with his mama, like, you know what I'm saying? Like east side people stay on the east side. So like shit, like, we've been on the east side my whole life. And, you know, living with my grandma, my mama being, you know what I'm saying, different places, you know what I'm saying, different houses written on this block like that. But actually that, so I kind of got the same members, like, you know what I'm saying, my brothers, you know what I'm saying, like both of them money keep boys, you know. So like when I get, you know, I get real on the court, like, you know, everything be calm, just like I'm putting on for the block. That's always how I been. Even like now I'm a professional, so it's a little easier, you know what I'm saying? I be in mode, think numbers, like this what I do, but like all growing up, that's how I be. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like bring this one home, like, you know what I'm saying? Put the home team on your back, like, you know.
Yeah. On the real. See, that's how you know. And Carrington, you may not know this. You know, a lot of people know my favorites, you know, when it comes to like Boo and Greg, Tori, Pre, you know, but the younger generation, dog, you know, it's like K. Lou, you, D'Angelo Jackson. Like it's a lot of, you know, Johnny Lacey. Dog, Carrington, I always respected your game, and I already got a high IQ of the game, so I pay attention well, and I love when you in that mode, dog. Like you would hit a three and you would throw your east up. I'm in the stand, standing
I
up.
ain't gonna lie, you been showing me love for a minute, Q. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, for
For
sure.
sure.
Now, Carrington, with you growing up, bro, and on the east side of Milwaukee, inner city, what made you choose Pius, bro?
To give a little history, it's really the best decision I ever made. So I went to Hartford. You know Hartford, right?
Yeah.
You know
That's
Hartford right
over
next to
there on the east, right?
yeah,
Yeah.
right next to UWM. So my whole life, I went to Ron Bay. You know Ron Bay, right? Then we went to Hartford. I ended up getting kicked out of Hartford in 7th grade. Like a 6th grade, I got suspended. Like they had a limit, a cap on how many times you could suspend. I got suspended like 13 times. You know, fighting, doing all dickhead shit. Like I always been smart though. You know what I'm saying? Like we just made sure you reading books, all that shit. You know, just a dickhead though. So I ended up getting kicked out. So it was alternative school. It used to be on like the one it was like on like 24th and North. You know that little plaza. It ain't there no more, but it was like turn school there. Or I had to go private because you know you get, you know what I'm saying, expelled, you gotta be a year removed before you can come back to public. I told my mom, I'm like, I ain't going to that weekend. You know what I'm saying? I ain't going to school. Like, you know what I'm saying? She's like, damn, all right, we're gonna have to look at different private schools, you know what I'm saying? That we did St. Cat's. I'm like, hell no. Damn, we did another one, dog.
And when you say St. Cat's, that's the school in Racine.
No, right there on like 52nd and North.
And all
Center, 51st and Center.
center. Yeah.
I,
Okay.
I'm like, hell no, I ain't going there. It was another one, dog. My guy Marvin and twins went there. It was like an all black one too. I'm like, no, I ain't trying to go there either. So it just so happened, my mama, this the first time my mama, so we always live with my grandma, but this the first time my mama moved up the east side. She moved on north. She moved on like something in Roosevelt, like 50 something Roosevelt. So the closest school to there was a school called MGC, Mother Good Counsel. On some humbug, she like, this is the last try, this third school, she's like, we go there and see. You know, one, I'm like, oh, I could vibe with this one. You know what I'm saying? This straight, like, you know what I'm saying? It's kind of diverse, you know what I mean? Like, I see some, you know what I'm saying? People seem cool. They end up giving me the choice program off the back. Boom. You know, so now I did 7th to 8th grade at MGC. You know what I'm saying? So I'm learning way more. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm around different people. Like you feel me? Like I'm like this kind of. You know what I'm saying it's healthy for me. You feel me? Like I'm chopping it up with bro. At the time, now we used to go to Riverside. You know what I'm saying? I'm chopping it up with bro. He locked up at the time. He like shit. If that's where, you know what I'm saying, all your friends going. You know what I'm saying? Who you there with? You know what I'm saying? The coach like you know what I'm saying? Like shit, go to Pius. Cause I'm telling bro, like, man, I ain't really trying to go to Riverside. It was Riverside or North Division, you know. NPS, they send that the letters come in like you gotta enroll to the closest school nearest to you.
Yeah.
And it's so crazy because people don't even know, bro. Like for real, like my biggest idol, I ain't gonna say idol, role model, that's better. My biggest role model for hooping is Deno. You know what I'm saying? Like,
From North.
that's my man. Like, that's really my man. Like, I used to be, that don't be killing it though. That's how I would be. You know what I mean? Like, turn the whole hood up. You know what I'm saying? Like, so he going to Northland. I'm thinking like, damn, I could feel his shoes. I'm like, no, I don't really want to go to Northland. Bro, like, man, just go to Pius. Go ahead. I'm like, fuck it, we going. I'm gonna go to Pius. But I already had the Catholic school type, you know what I'm saying, mentality, you know what I'm saying, private school, because I just did 2 years there, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
That's how
Yeah. So, man, you choose Pius, and even though you had them 2 years though experience, you know, in 7th, 8th grade, and going to Pius, of course, is far out. You got Caucasians, you got blacks, you got all the, you know, all type of races there. How was how was it your freshman year? Was it difficult for you? Was it like almost like a culture shock?
I wouldn't say culture shock, because like you said, it's hella, well, I don't know about now, but then it was super diverse, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And it was bigger. But what I would say is it was like, well, I say it's the best decision I made in my life, because when you around that many different people, you know what I'm saying? Like, it kind of boss you up. Like, it's like being in a room full of, you know what I'm saying? Like, everybody having money, it kind of make you feel like, shit, I gotta get my sack right. You know what I mean? Like, it was like motivating, like, shit, everybody in here either doing something with sports, academic, or arts, like, shit, like, you gotta go through the roof. And obviously, you know, with the hooping, like, that's what I did.
Yeah, and that's good that you was able. Well, it's really actually good that you know got some a little taste of Pius your 7th and 8th grade year. So yeah, it wasn't like you was going into Pius like blindsided and stuff. You know?
Yeah, that was more. I say my 7th grade year was more like a culture shock. I'm coming from Harlem. We getting it in on. I'm getting kicked off the bus, fighting on the bus. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know what I mean? I'm skipping class. You know what I'm saying? All that, like. But there, it's kind of like you going to detention if your shirt ain't tucked in. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
my guys now, you know what I mean? Like, I still rock with the same ones, like, you know what I'm saying? But they still be laughing because my first day there, right? So, you know, private school started a little earlier than public school. So my first day there, all the black boys and shit, like it's like 4 of them. They studying for a social study test. I'm ignorant. I'm like, well, what y'all doing? You niggas lame as hell. You niggas studying for tests, like, you know what I mean? But because where I'm coming from, we ain't doing none of that. You know what I'm saying? Like, niggas like, fuck that test. Like, you know what I'm saying? But that's the norm, and that's cool. They looking at me like, oh, nigga, you gonna fail. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm like, damn. And you know, a nigga like a natural born leader, so it's like I'm thinking like they gonna be on what I'm on. They looking at me like I'm not outcast. Like, nah, bro. Like, we're gonna keep studying. You can laugh all you want. Like, so I say that was more of a culture shock transition for me, especially at like 12, 13, for sure. Than Pius was.
Yeah, for sure. Now, as far as on the hoop side, when you was going there, did the coach know about you already?
Yeah. I had played summer league, right? And you know, I don't know, you know, I used to be short as hell when I was younger. So
Yeah.
I grew like 7 inches in a year, so I was short as hell. But you know, I still was, you know, I had it in me. So like, I was playing on the incoming freshman summer league, and wiping through it, going crazy. Me and my guy Fitzgerald went there with me. We wiping through. We damn near going 30 for 30. He got 30, I got 30. We winning by like 40. So then they had Clausen come watch us. He come in a little back gym, like all that, like, you know, he come watch us. Well, after the game, he pulled me and Larry over. He like, look, like, I want y'all to finish the rest of the summer playing summer league on JV. Like, oh, bad. Like, that's at Wisconsin Luther. I'm like, bad. Like, we up. Like, but from there, you know, Clausen, like, he knew from there, like, you know, what was up with me.
Yeah. And how would you? Because I heard that Coach Clausen is a real cool dude. How would you say your relationship was?
Amazing. Still to this day.
Mm-hmm.
Called me on my birthdays, you know. We were supposed to have a pool party at his crib. He got a pool in the back of his house this summer, but we didn't put it together. But when you talk about you are all people, somebody that ain't played pro, but you know your IQ is high. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, put that in me. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I was gonna try to take the ball from him, score on you every possession if I could. But he really taught me the game, how to break it down to be like,
Yeah.
see it differently.
Yeah.
Caleb will tell you, he used to be hella structured. He'd let one person go off, like, it'd be me, you know what I'm saying? Like, it'd be Caleb, but like, he still got his rules though. Like, he don't like floaters. He hate floaters. He's like, it's a low percentage shot. You know what I mean? Like, that's, if you ain't got a natural touch or you don't work on it every day, it's a low percentage shot. You know what I'm saying? Lay up, pull up, or three. Little stuff like that,
Yeah.
Draw two people, somebody open, don't over dribble. Like little stuff like that, but I'm saying like consistently hearing that every day, you know what I'm saying? That's my game maturing. I'm saying my body maturing. Like I'm putting it all together. You know what I mean? So once I got to college, like I say, more than anything, that was the biggest advantage that I had over people, but it came from bro. Great coach, legendary for a reason.
Yeah, man. And it's crazy that you up here explaining how much you learned from him, and it speaks in your game today. You get to the point, Carrington. It's either a shot to the cut. You compete on defense, like you don't play. You know what I'm saying?
For
Yeah.
sure.
Mm-hmm. Now, when you was a freshman? Did you play varsity out gate?
Nope.
So all you played?
I played J. So they had. I ain't gonna say like that because I used to rock with them though. But basically, what's big in Pius culture, what sports culture is, they be liking for you to play like 3 sports. You know what I'm saying? So every season you in sports, if you're a part of the sport and culture. You know what I'm saying? So the senior class, like he knew they wasn't gonna be good, and at the time, I'm still like 5'4". You know what I'm saying? Like, so I'm the leading scorer on JV, like all that. We winning games, all that. But prior to it, he tell me, come to me, he like, you gonna be the starting point guard on JV. I'm like, all right, like at least I'm starting, but like, you getting that stuff to ear. People be like, oh, only the ones that's called play varsity right away. Ooh. But he telling me, he like, you good enough to play varsity. Hell, like even in size, I could start you on varsity. But he like, this group of guys, senior class, like, you know what I'm saying? Like they play football together, they're gonna play basketball, they're gonna play baseball. So you know what I'm saying? He like, I got 9 seniors. You know what I'm saying? Like, and basically he was doing it for the program. They had been in the program the whole time. You know what I mean? So I'm like, it's that time when you got it. Like, plus you're gonna get more reps. You know what I'm saying? And I was my man, Fish. Fish, Ben Fisher.
Ben Fisher, yes.
Yeah. And he like you gonna be with Fish. One of the better point guards come out the program in the last 10, 15 years. Fish did wonders for me, hellas for me. I ain't gonna lie. Like for me to stay late, get more shots up. He had his apartment was on the east side, but like by the white people, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So as my coach, bro, stay late. He young though. He like 24 at the time, 23. You know what I mean? Just got done with college. I care him, but he doing that for me. He letting me stay late, get my shots and get my work. Then he dropping me off at home, so I ain't get on the bus. But it was But then from there, they everybody go to the playoffs in high school.
Yeah.
So our season end, and he moved me up. Like, yo, you gonna practice with us now. You know what I'm saying? But like, I ain't never get no run though. I ain't see the floor ever as a freshman anymore.
No, you didn't. Yeah. Now you already had the mindset, and you already knew, and plus you got people in your ear knowing that you're supposed to be playing varsity. All right. Now, how difficult was that for you at that time? Were you like real understanding, or that was like you was kind of like fuck that shit?
Off back, I was a little salty, but Clausen the teacher, so he do a real good job explaining stuff. You know what I'm saying? He just was basically explaining the benefits of it. But I was cool with it after that, and then all my guys was really on JV. You know what I'm saying? I used to kick it. Everybody when I first got the Pius, everybody I kicked it with was a year older than me. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like they the sophomores, so they on JV. So it was cool. It worked out how I was supposed to, for sure.
Yeah, for sure. Now, once them seniors gone, you go up to VAR. What year would you say was the Carrington Love show? What year would you say? sophomore, junior year? I know senior year was
Your
kind
senior year, that's self-explanatory. I left my own point guard state. You know what I'm saying? Like, all that, but
of
like junior year, I was on different type time. Cause like, like me, like I don't really do too much politicking with people I don't know like that. You know what I'm saying? Like I kind of stay in my box. Like it's love for sure. Like it ain't no, but I stay in my own circle. So you hearing stuff like, oh, like yeah, cause my sophomore, that's when I hit my grocery. I go from like 5'3", 5'4" to like 5'10", 5'11". Then grew an inch after that year through high school. But it's like I'm killing it, right? I'm killing sophomore year. Averaging like, I don't know, I left averaging like 15 or something, sophomore year, 14, 15. But like I was putting numbers on the big teams, you know what I'm saying? Like say like, oh, he just doing that, he just doing that because he in the classic A playing against white people, playing it. So I'm like, all right, that's cool. Fuck what I've been doing, what I'm doing this summer, y'all can have that. It's cool. So junior year, I was on a different type time.
yeah, yeah,
I was running through people. For sure.
yeah. Yeah, who was some of the non-conference games you played your junior year?
Yeah, let me think. I'm trying to think. I think I played South Division. I don't remember if I played King my sophomore or junior year. Damn.
Because I
I
know
played Pulaski, played Madison.
them was parties. There was parties for you.
Party City. Having my way. Getting right to it, for sure, for sure.
Yeah. And I'm glad you brought that up, man, Carrington, because I went to Vincent, city conference, and we really didn't have respect for, to be honest, like Tulsa East and the Piuses and all that type of stuff. So with you being from the inner city and then quote unquote going to a white school, like how did that make you feel though, far as like on the basketball tip? Like, damn, these motherfuckers like don't know that I'm from the same place they from?
I'm gonna take it one first. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be uncut. Like I'm off the block, bro. Like you know what I'm saying? Like like so like not only am I not from the inner city, bro. Like bro, you know what's up with me. Like you know what I'm saying? Like that's kind of how I used to take it. Like all right, y'all gonna play crazy. That don't mean nothing to me. That don't hold no weight. Like where you live at, who you play for, what you done did. That don't hold no weight to me. You gonna have to show me right now. You know what I'm saying? Like that's you know what I mean? Like that's just the man in me, and that's just how I used to take it. Like, bro, like y'all gonna play crazy? All right, bet that's cool. So
Yeah,
I'm put together a whole season so y'all can, you know what I'm saying?
yeah,
And now I done did that. Now I'm walking in the senior year like, oh, he the guy. They label me as a late bloomer. I'm like, y'all been know what's up with me, bro. Like,
ooh, they labeled you as a late bloomer?
I politics crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, it's still like I said, I still at the state number one point guard. You know what I'm saying? Like ranked like 6th or 7th, the same class as, JP, Sam Becker, Zach Showalter, all that. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm right there. You know what I mean? But it's like they was already having motion. Like I had to force my motion. You know what I'm saying? But like, they gotta dress it up like it look good. Like, oh, the late bloomer, like, he can call his growth spurt late, you know what I'm saying? Played on the circuit last year, you know what I'm saying? All that little stuff. And I'm like, it's all good. It's all good. Y'all got it, bro.
Yeah, I know that could be difficult because you put a lot of time in, bro. You work on your craft and everything, and we can go on for days. We know how the politics shit happen. You know what I'm saying? Because guarantee you, if you're doing the same shit in the city conference, Carrington, he called you. You know what I'm saying?
No, I don't be tripping though. Like I don't do nothing for notoriety. So it's all good. I do this for me. You feel me? So and
Yeah.
it been like that though. That's why like different people like I'm 28, but now like little ones I see or younger ones I see coming up, like I tip my hat to the ones that's really in it for the right reason. That makes sense. Like, you know what I'm saying? They ain't trying to prove nothing to nobody. If anything, trying to prove it to themselves. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
Yeah,
Man, if we can get more young kids, especially, to like have that mentality and think like that, it'll be a lot more successful outcomes, man. You know what I'm saying? Like
yeah.
that's how I was Carrington in high school. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck what you say. I'm about to
For
come out
sure, for sure. You got it.
play
Yeah.
hard.
That's how they respect your team. You hear me? Like, Brown, that's cool. You average 30, they said you this, you that. It run through me, show me. You've been like that forever though. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure. Carrington on the real. So as far as state run, I know you said you had your junior year you was on a different type of time. Did y'all get a chance to make a state run?
Oh, we lost to Wisco. My boy T Nash.
Okay. Now, what year are you, Carrington? Because Flay was gone by then.
12. Flag 2 years older than me. That's my boy. Shout out Flag.
Okay.
Flag was, I think, 2010.
2010. Okay. So I was about to say, dang. So did you ever get a chance while being at Pius make it go upstate?
Yeah. So the game I was telling you when we beat Washington, when bro
Mm-hmm.
called me that morning, that was the game to go upstate. That's why it was so pivotal, you know. But you know who Matt Thomas is?
Yeah. He played for Iowa State. He in the NBA
Yeah,
now,
that's
right?
my man. That's my man. That's my
Yeah.
man for sure. So we go right upstate. We play them, but everybody, you look at the articles, people saying like this the championship game because we was Division II my senior year.
Okay.
The size of the population went down a little bit, numbers, whatever that reason that is. But I ain't gonna lie, them refs be on different type time up there. Man, and then when I think about it, the game was like 29 to 35, bro, or something like that. Something crazy.
Like the end score?
That's why he bring shot clock to high school basketball. They up there stalling though. I'm talking we hold defense for 2 minutes. Like they waiting for us to fall asleep. Oh, okay, back to the leg. We made the state, but I ain't win though.
Yeah. Oh, man. Guarantee. I made it to state and we ain't win either. See, that was kind of our style. We ain't like it though. You know what I'm saying? Diener had us stalling when we was up by like 4-6 points. We ain't like that shit either, dog.
Supposed to run it up. You know what I'm saying? You're supposed to run it up.
Run that shit up and pick motherfuckers up full
You
court,
hear
man.
me? For sure.
Yeah. So just explain though. I want to know a little bit more about your senior because I know you got a lot of now with the politics stuff. Now, your senior year, were you able to be like first team all conference?
I was all that. I was
Yeah.
player of the year, the Classic A. First team, so I was first team all state for Division II, but I was second team. The paper do shit. They take the picture. Everybody take the picture in the front. Whoever made the first team.
Yeah.
So for that one, I was second team. I think them. I don't even know what I was. I ain't lie. I was a lot of stuff my last year, but it was I averaged like 20 and 7. But we only lost 4 games. We lost to Vincent, we lost to y'all in double overtime. Don hit the shots in overtime. But then Burden down there caught a game in the layup in double OT. So we lost that game. Then we lost to McGuanago conference though, both times. At our crib and their crib. And then we lost to on the last one. So everybody was getting white belts. We was like, I think my last year was 20 something and 4.
Yeah.
20, I think for real, I think 26 and 4.
Yeah.
I think that's what it was.
Yeah. Do you feel like that was a slap in the face? Not to be on that, take that picture, that historical.
I knew at that point I knew how I go. Like I'm just y'all got it. Like y'all know what's up with me, but y'all got it.
Yeah, exactly.
That ain't I don't feel like that was fuel to my fire. It was like, like
Yeah, exactly. Now, as far as what's the name of Carrington? In your conference, or you could do non-conference, who would you say was like that player that you had to go against or who had to guard you where you like, shit, I gotta I gotta come with my shit because this dude, you know what I'm saying, he's serious. Like, did you have anybody like that for you?
Yeah, you gonna then think I'm playing or I'm being biased because that's my brother. But whenever I had to play against D, you know, if people don't know I'm talking about Dwayne Wilson. You know, that's my little brother, blood for sure. But like whenever I got to play against D, you know, Ike in the crowd, my son's playing, so I got to come with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause I know D gonna come with it. But my favorite, bro, high school favorite, Zach Showalter.
Mm-hmm.
Zach. So we talk about was I salty and I wasn't on there, you know, because it was respectable. It could have went either way. You know what I'm saying? It was JP, it was Zach, it was D. I'm trying to think who the last one was. But either way it goes, it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if I would have been or not, like, that's still a good selection.
That's
Zach used to come with it, though. Zach used to party people.
yeah,
So,
he was nice. Yeah.
he used to come with it.
Yeah, I even liked him at Wisconsin too, dog. He like I heard he had a lot of like offers, but we walked on first there, right? I heard.
I mean, that's what they painted the story like, but
Yeah.
they ain't had no more scholarships for our class. So that was kind of like what happened right there. But like Bo wanted him for sure. But he had when I tell you Zach had every mid major besides Gonzaga in the country, every mid major. He like I mean, me and Zach cool though. You know what I'm saying? Like he used to be like, bro, I want to stay home. Like, you know, like I want to go to Madison. That's my dream school, so I'm gonna do it.
Damn.
Yeah, he can go here and be the man. He can go there. You know what I'm saying? He like, nah, like, I'm doing my way.
On my
So I
mom.
respect it. It's
Yeah.
respectable for
Like,
sure.
yeah. Yeah. So after the senior year you had at Pius, what all offers you had, Carrington?
I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. Like on paper, I had Long Beach State, Coppin State, and Green Bay. I had interest from like every mid major, you know, like Pops, Ike, he politicking with every coach. But like because I was a late bloomer, you know what I'm saying, like quote unquote, they want to see what my grades like. This is what a lot of people don't be knowing. Like I said, like oh, I'm a smart, you know what I'm saying? I'm not a smart dude, you feel me? Like to be at Pius, be eligible all the time, you gotta know something. But I still, you know, I still got the cut corners type. You know what I'm saying? I just did enough to get by. So my GPA was 2.8, right? 2.8. So I'm like, I'm good. You know what I'm saying? Like send them over. But when you trying to qualify for NCAA, I forget the clearinghouse or some shit, not the clearinghouse, something like, you know what I'm saying? Like whatever. They only take your core classes. So then they did that. I'm like, damn, my shit drops like a 2.3. So that's just math, science, you know what I'm saying? Any type of, you know, something that's like English, like, you know, stuff like that. So I'm like, damn, so they like, I'm thinking I got a 2.8, but then they coming back to Pops in the class and like, no, he got a 2.3. So before we give him this scholarship and he get a chance to take it, we want him to make sure that he qualified, you know what I'm saying? Like to be able to, you know. So I'm like, damn. I'm like, all right, bet. So it's crazy. We used to change practice times so I can go to Sylvan Learning on weekdays to practice for the ACT. Now, this is where Green Bay come into play.
Mm-hmm.
Jimmy used to be on the phone with my grandma. I mean, make sure you have some classes. Make sure you don't miss. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you know what I mean? Like, not only is he coming down, you know what I'm saying, the freeway, every weekday game, you know, they probably traveling during the weekend, but every Tuesday home game, bro, in there. You know what I mean? Like he on it, he like, I'm like, damn, like, that's different, you know. That hit a little different when somebody's showing like that they really care, like they really own it. So
Mm-hmm.
I'm on like, okay, I'm gonna qualify, come ahead, and I'm gonna go that way. But yeah, them the only three that I had on paper though, like where it was like, you know, take it right now.
Mm-hmm. And what made you choose Green Bay? You want to stay close to home too?
Yeah, my nephew just was born, and then bro had went back to the joint, and then it was just like hot tub Jimmy was rocking with me, you know what I'm saying? But like Pops told me it's gonna be a good move. I told me it's gonna be a good move for me to do it, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I don't think a lot of people know Jimmy off the east side too. He off the other end though. He off like Richardson Keep. So you know that right there, like, and like I said, he used to be on the phone with my grandma and all that, pulling up at games. But everybody used to tell me about, like, I don't know if you should do it though. Like, they got a guard up there who's going crazy right now. I ain't tripping. This ain't my first rodeo. But that was the only thing that was like, should I do it? But I still, I trusted Jimmy Words. Wardo came to the game, played Wisco. I used to be on the phone with him all the time, all that stuff. He came to the game. We played Wisco my senior year. And his exact words was, win a lot of championships, and you're going to be a big part of it. He ain't sell me no dreams. No, you're going to start. We need you to come in and score 15, 20 a game. That's all he said. I respect people who can stand on their words. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, that's something I feel like you can stand on. You know what I mean? Like, cause you ain't give me no promises. You just said this the vision, and you're gonna be in the mix with it.
Yeah. You definitely was in the mix. And
For
that
sure.
guard, yeah, definitely in the mix. Yeah, for sure. Now that guard they is talking about, that one Keifer Sykes, was it?
I was Sykes, 2-4, my man, brother, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
It's
So
like,
yeah, go ahead, Carrington.
you got it.
Carrington's about to get his shit on. No,
You got it.
but so dude, you choose Green Bay because you want to stay home, you want to stay close to home. Good program. I've always loved. And then you got Jimmy. You talking about Jimmy Foster, right?
For
Yeah,
sure.
that's what I'm saying. You got Jimmy Foster. I remember him being on that coaching staff. Like, great guy. People don't know who Jimmy is. Do your research. You know what I'm saying?
Jimmy, for sure. Shout out Foss, for sure.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, you choose Green Bay, and I've been. You know what, Carrington? I just recently went to Green Bay last year for the first time in my entire life.
Went to Packer game.
No, I went to a semi-pro football game. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, arena for sure.
The arena, yeah. Now, this is what I want to ask you, Carrington. Now, again, we all know where you from. You did the transition to go to Pius. You go to Green Bay. It's absolutely zero shit to do out there. At least the area and the time I was. How the hell did you stay focused on schooling and basketball being in Green Bay, bro?
Well, I lived in the gym, and whenever. So, all right, you right. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't embraced the city until I was having motion. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, on commercials, on billboards, like stuff like that. So that ain't really happened to my dream. But like that's when I kind of was leaving campus to see what the city had to offer, which Green Bay, beautiful city. If you know where you're going. But it still got that. We from the city for real, so it still got that old town. You know what I'm saying? Like grandma, old white grandma type vibes. If you don't know, but anyway, I tell you, bro, for real, bro. Like I used to live in the gym. My first year and a half, like OD, but like that was already the culture though. Like I'm gonna keep it real. Like 2-4. That's what I call Sykes. Like everything bro got, it ain't by luck or chance of luck. Like bro really like a crazy grinder. Like I thought my shit was serious. His shit's like retarded. You know what I'm saying? Like so me coming in, I already be getting in my work. You know what I'm saying? All that work and all that. But like I'm seeing like these niggas, we finish your workouts. It's like the gym to hang out. Where the league, they put the music on. Now we in the Bennett gym, you know what I'm saying? Like everybody got the shooting machine now. We're doing the ball handling, like, but this all your own work. And we got our own practice gym up there, so you get 24-hour access. And like I'm talking about, you think I'm playing Q? Like it's midnight niggas in there. Like, you know what I'm saying? Getting shots. You know what I'm saying? Playing tools, like whatever, like you know what I mean? So that's really just what I did. And just live in the gym, bro. For real.
Yeah, I've been staying focused. And, you being an incoming freshman, Keifer Sykes, his leadership showed you a lot around that time. You learned a lot, around that time.
For sure. So like that's what like it was. We had a culture up there with Wardo, you know what I'm saying? And Link, shout out Link Donner. It was kind of like if you ain't fall in or you ain't fit in, like you was gonna get weeded out. You know what I'm saying? Like we had this dude Brendan Cool, he was from Iowa. Great player, I ain't gonna lie. Like 6'9", smooth jump shot, smooth post-up game. But like, bro, wasn't no worker. He really was like, do the bare minimum. And like, he got weeded out. It wasn't that nobody like him or none of that. He just like, he ain't fit. Like, we doing extra running because he ain't meeting his, you know what I'm saying, his quotas, or, you know what I'm saying, it's like, man, bro, like, and it kind of, people just gravitate away from you when you don't fit the mix, you know what I'm saying? Because that's the kind of culture we have. Everybody going above and beyond because we really trying to do something, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. Now you just stated not too long ago, Carrington, that you very smart, and you felt like you didn't really apply yourself. You was doing what you needed to do to get by. And when you sign a scholarship, especially Division I, it mean business. You know what I'm saying? So on the schooling side, how did you stay focused? How were you able to juggle, staying focused in school and, with the basketball?
So no cap, it's cold as hell in Green Bay. So you ain't like, you know what I mean? You ain't gonna be outside. So I'm in 3 places. I'm in the gym, at the crib, I'm in the library. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I think when earlier you mentioned culture shock, you know what I'm saying? Like, that probably not so besides 7th grade, Green Bay was probably like the second biggest culture shock I ever had. I done lived in Europe, you know what I'm saying? Like, but it's like, one, we in the north. So people visions and perspectives on everything from politics to relationships to, you know what I mean, how to go about life is completely different. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can get away with it at Pius because I'm still in my city. Everybody really know what's up with me. So it's like, even if I'm moving a little different, or, you know what I mean? Like, it's understandable. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm up here, I'm in class in a group project with Katie from Calcana, and she don't understand why every other word I say nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, look, just simple stuff. You know what I'm saying? So it kind of, I kind of embrace that part of it too. Like, you know what I'm saying? They help me stay focused because it's like, I want to stay afloat. I still want to do good. You know what I'm saying? Like in school, while I'm grinding, because if I ain't doing good in school, the regular student population gonna write me off as I'm just like, oh, he just another black basketball player thinking he ain't supposed to do nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was interactive for real with the student body while I was there.
Man, that's dope, Carrington, man. That's dope, man. And I always take like a little a small time out where I just be like really just hearing your story, you know what I'm saying? And just really appreciating you, bro, coming on the show. Because kids that's in school, these young men or, these kids up, growing up, into the world of sports and all that type of stuff. They need to know this type of stuff, man.
Yeah, for
They
real.
need, they need to know this type of stuff, man, because, this day and age, it's all about going D1, D1, D1. All right, you go D1, but are you going to really like how your livelihood going to be?
That's what I was about to say. Like, for real, the best advice that I was given, that I spread, is as a basketball player at the collegiate level, let's say on scholarship, because I'm gonna leave it there. It could be Division 1, Division 2, it don't matter. Let's just say on scholarship. Live your life like you're not gonna play professional basketball. That's how you'll be successful. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think you see dudes like they crash out after, you know what I'm saying, if they don't make it with the hooping, or, you know what I mean? Like, and I ain't gonna get on that type of time, but like, bro, you chasing the image, bro. If you ain't never signed a contract, but you posting, you just signed with an agent. Because, a lot of people don't really know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yep.
like, bro, that ain't even half the battle, bro. That's 10% of it. You see what I'm saying? But it's like, dudes be either not knowing or they still trying to withhold an image instead of really taking care of your grown man business. You feel me? Because them likes ain't gonna pay your car no, bro. Or, you know what I'm saying? Them likes ain't gonna, you feel me? Like, your followers ain't gonna, come on now.
Man, come on, Carrington. You talking now, baby. Man, that's for real, though. That's real, man. But all right, so thank you for sharing that, Carrington. So back on track, my beat. Now you go to Green Bay, you got Keifer Sykes there. He a workhorse, you putting in work. this your freshman year, what that playing time was looking like. Was you getting minutes or,
Wardo's so funny. I ain't gonna lie. Wardo, he mean business, bro. Like he different. Wardo different. Shout out Wardo, but he different. So in the beginning of the season, he had meetings with you. He have an individual meeting with you, our coach that's around the table. He tell you what's your role on the team and how many minutes you gonna play. And stick to that shit though for the until conference play roll around, all non-conference, that's like then like 8 to 12 games. He stick to it though. So in that meeting, he told you like me personally, he told me I was gonna pay 12 to 15 minutes. My job was to come in, lock up, make the right play, and hit an open shot if the opportunity presents itself. Feel me? I'm like, bro, this ain't. I mean, like like, bro, I ain't come here for that. I'm on some Coach Carter shit. Like, call you need the real ball for this type shit. You know what I mean? But like, I'm kind of looking at Jimmy a little bit while he talking, like, cause he don't play that shit. Where don't play that shit? So I'm respecting what he's saying.
Yeah.
But I'm looking at Jimmy like with the side eye, like you know what I'm saying? Like we hearing the same shit. Like this stuff, brother. All right, bet, fuck it. And Baroni, shout out Baroni. That's my man. That's who used to really spend the most time in the gym with me. Brian Baroni, he the coach at SIUE with Lil Desmond Pope. He down there with Des. He the coach there. Shout out Baroni.
Yeah.
Baroni pulled us out like, listen, because he said he paying attention. You feel me? He like, listen, I'm like, prove yourself. You know what I'm saying? In non-conference, keep your head down. Don't, because that's a great time to pull off the gas. Like, coach, I'm paying 12 minutes. I can't get no shots when I'm in the gym for. Like, you know what I mean? Like, he like, don't pull back off your work. Double down. I needed that. So I was probably like, non-conference, I was probably like the 8th man off the bench. Probably seeing like about 10, 12 minutes. But I'm mad though. I'm telling you, my first game, I get subbed in after the second media timeout, so that's like a 12-minute mark. I get a steal, layup. Next possession down, rock, bro, hesitant, left, scoop. I get subbed out a minute later. I come to the bench on. Only come right down, like, what I told you. Like, it's like, but it's because he really be strict on that minute shit. Like, if I'm playing 10 minutes, okay, he gonna give me 3 minutes, 3 seconds. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Right, so boom, we make it. I'm like one of the most consistent players off the bench, if not the most consistent off the bench. So conference play come around. I have a good ass game. Kendrick, what's KP, Kendrick Perry.
No.
Went to Youngstown, played EuroLeague, all that. He a Florida nigga though, but he was leading the conference in scoring. Bro was averaging like 23, like as a junior, like going crazy. But I ended up holding to like 12, and I had like 13 and like 7 assists. This first conference game, and I'm a freshman. You know what I'm saying? Boom. Next game, I'm the first one off the bench now. It's up. We play UWM. I had like 10 and 4. Boom. Third game, he started me. It was up from there. So freshman year, I went from 8th man off the bench to only playing like 10 to 12 minutes to conference play, starting, averaging like 27 minutes. So at the end of the year, I ended up averaging like 19 minutes overall in the year. But like, I played my role because I ain't gonna say play my role. I like excelled in my role. That's one of these things, like be a star in your role. You know what I'm saying? Like Draymond Green, great example. Even you, how you play, be a star in your role. Like, you know what I'm saying? Can't nobody outdo what I do. You feel me?
Yeah.
Everybody doing that. It's no animosity. It's no jealousy, no envy. And we all working. You know what I'm saying? That's how you win games. That's word of philosophy. But anyway, so I had like another 16-point game. But other than that, like I really wasn't getting my shit off scoring. Like I was sitting on shit. You know what I mean? Like all that. Sitting on shit. We beat Marquette that year too. But
that's a big one.
That's what kept me on the floor. They ain't want to resign the contract. We beat them that year. They ain't want to resign the contract to play no more the rest of my college career. That's how I go though. The smaller school beat the bigger school. They don't want no smoke no more.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was that. So like, I ain't gonna sit here and cap or you know what I'm saying, because this all fact check, ESPN say everything. So I really wasn't going crazy on the scoring tip.
Yeah.
I was on the flow and I was starting as a freshman.
Yeah, and really to just like kind of piggyback, you know, playing Division One, and you getting what you say 12 to 15 minutes. I don't think that's bad for a freshman, but I can see where you coming from though.
Yeah.
Coming from Pius, doing what you did, and then coming in and a coach got you like on mad restrictions like that. Now that part can be tough.
Yeah, it's gonna test your mental for sure. It's gonna test. It's gonna test your mental for sure.
Yeah. Now, Carrington, where did the dog come from? Like, as far as like, because you take a lot of pride in your defense, man. I like a lot, Carrington, and it's 2022, and I seen you just last year in all county picking up full court, bro. So I know you was doing it in your younger age, but where did that drive and taking pride in your defense? When like that always been in you?
So for sure. But from a basketball standpoint, the twins. They like family. Shamar and Bakari.
Yeah.
With the Harvard together, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
right. Them, that's family. You know what I'm saying? Like all that. But anyway, so the first AAU team I played for was for their dad when I was young. You know what I mean? Like I said, when I started hooping, like 7, 8. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And Shamari was really like, people don't even know Shamari was the coach out of all of us coming up. You know what I'm saying? Like show had twerk.
Oh,
you feel me? B was always athletic as hell. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I just was tough as hell. Like, you know what I mean? Like, so like RP Dar, Uncle Dar, that's the uncle, he used to be assistant coach. Okay. He used to be like, pull me and B before games, like, whoever get the most steals, I'm take y'all to McDonald's. You know what I'm saying? Like shit like that. Like, you know what I mean? Like, so me and B, I'm talking about I couldn't even make a consistent right hand layup. I'm like, I'm taking his shit. And then like the mindset kind of like, as I got older, like this ain't nothing for me to be proud of, but you know what I'm saying? Like bro them really, they really extorting shit. They really not my brother, but you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? My guys, you know what I'm saying, off the block, you feel me? Like they really extorting, they really robbing people. You feel me? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so I think like shit, like I might as well rob a shit in front of me. I'm hooping. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, let me get that. You feel me? Like, that's I know you don't want it as bad as I want it. So that's where the mindset really came from. And after that, it just was like first nature. It was in me. So now you got to think every year I'm getting more athletic. I'm learning the game more. You feel me? Like, and I just got a bigger heart than y'all. You feel me? Like, at the end of the day, I want what you got. This is non-violent, bro. It's free of charge to take the ball from me. And now my IQ getting better. So now my defensive anticipation, like, you know, it's a reason I left the country, you know what I'm saying, Division I leading in steals. You know, it ain't easy, man. But it been going on since I've been like 8, though. You know what I'm saying? But that's just all how it really come together. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. I always wanted to ask that, Carrington, because shit, listen here. I thought I had defense.
No, you do for sure, guys.
I'm just more of a make you feel uncomfortable. You know what I'm saying?
Over the gym school, you know, you be like, man, I scored 2-3 buckets. You, man, I got it. I'm like, here he come. He finna get the bang, and here come the elbows. You know, I know it's for sure, dude.
Unreal, bro. But man, my approach, man, same as you, dude. Like same as you, man. Like for real, Carrington. Like, you know, you had like a different twist than yours, of course, but mine was, I don't give a fuck who you was. Nah, I'm about to just play hard, and if you have 30 on me, you deserve it. Cause nigga, I'm about to play hard this whole fucking game. You feel
you would have had 50 on the next one if you put 30 on me type, you know what I mean? So it's like, you got it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Now, how many years did you play at Green Bay with Keifer Sykes? Because I wanna ask that because I want to know when the Carrington Love show started.
3. So I'm gonna be real, bro. I done played even on some open gym type time. You know what I'm saying? Like I done played with some people that's considered them ones. I ain't never played with nobody but really coach I played with. For real, like, you know. Like, and it ain't no I'm trying to gas him because that's my Brody and that's my, you know what I'm saying? But like I'm sitting here being real. Like I'm a elite defender. Granted, it got better, you know what I'm saying? Like for sure. But I'm an elite defender. My freshman year, bro running through me every day. Every day. I'm talking about it, I can't make this up. That they damn near this why me and Brony so locked in. Cause they just knew that he was gonna take my confidence. He was gonna break my confidence. Every day, this nigga like, damn, this nigga still what? Like, he ain't, you know what I'm saying? Like, he ain't playing him no different. Like, you know, like, nigga, you might sag off him or, you know what I'm saying? Switch. Come on, bro. Take me through there. Do what you got to do. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm gonna figure it out eventually. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah. Damn. Carrington, that's like I like to hear shit like that because I just be feeling like as long as I've been watching you play, I be feeling like I don't think motherfucker ever bust Carrington ass, but to hear that he was handling you rough your freshman year,
I'm gonna speak the truth. I don't know how to cap.
yeah,
I told you, time was coming though.
yeah,
It was coming. Got a little stronger. You know what I mean? Jay got a little bit sophomore year before, because how they had do it, because we was the only 2 point guards, even though we ended starting like all summer, all preseason, we still had to be on opposite teams because, you know, even though we were starting with SIB. Yeah, come on.
yeah.
Sophomore fall, let's do that. Let me get that. I knew that move was coming. You know what I mean? Like, you know, like, yeah.
So how was them battles, dog? Them 3 years you played with Keifer, man. How was them battles in practice going against each other, man?
It's so crazy because like bro real similar to me, but in Chicago, which is a major city in the world, you feel me? So like, you know, I don't brag, boast, like, you know what I'm saying, let my nuts hang, but like, you know, I got real emotion. It's like, it's one of them things, like, if you know, you know, and if you don't, that you know, that's cool too. But if you know, you know what I'm saying? Like, and bro, like that too, like Chicago, love that nigga, you know, he a god there, but it's like, you got people bigger than him though, you know what I'm saying? Like, you got Jabari Parker, you got D Rose, you know what I'm saying? You got all them, but it's like,
Yeah.
in Chicago, like, bro, having real emotion, like he one of them. But aside from that, though, get back on the basketball tip. He was abusing me freshman year. I was picking it up sophomore year, but by the end of sophomore year, we was going back. We was going toe to toe. We was going back and forth. So now, and you know, like I get credit when doing. I speak facts, bro. So now moving to junior year, it's kind of like I'm stamping, you know, like we going down the line. Like even if numbers don't say that, like, bro, probably he top 3 on the team. You know what I'm saying? So moving into junior year, now it's like Ronnie still stay the course, Paul still stay the course, your time coming. But now it's like it go the narrative switch from Batman and Robin to Superman and Batman. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, so now we going, instead of me setting you up, now we flipping them. We going back. Okay, go get some. You go get some. You know what I'm saying? Like that's how we got the shit in the horizon as the best backcourt, especially when Brian left Cleveland State.
Yeah, dog, that's dope, Carrington, man. And I want to know like some of your stats and awards and all that stuff that you received, you know, playing in the horizon, man.
I got robbed my junior year. They ended up giving G May second team, but that was supposed to, you know, the coaches, and it's the coaches, captains, and lead officials or whatever Horizon officials that do the shit. So I was supposed to get second team, but G Mays was a senior, so they gave it to him. But it was cool because they petitioned me for most improved player.
Okay.
Fuck that, bro. But I ended up getting it. So now I'm really salty because they telling me this. Like, you know, my coaching staff telling me this, like, and we, you know what I'm saying, we let bro get it because we really was pushing for this. And I didn't get that either. So now I'm like, bro, like I just put together a whole season and I walked away with nothing. Okay. I got some for y'all. Come back senior year, first team. I would have got player of the year in my opinion, but K Felder was in the league. You know, bro from Oakland. First team all horizon and first team all defense.
Yeah. And you can't forget the most important thing, Love. You went to the NCAA tournament, man.
In 2 years. But they ain't even, I mean, like, I'm going to keep it real cute. Like, and this is just a part of being a two-way player. You going to know you play D for real. I did all that, right? All that. And the only thing that still means something to me was I broke the steals record. That was, you know what I'm saying? Like, because in my mind, like, y'all knew this was coming. I knew this was coming, so if y'all didn't, y'all was asleep, not me.
Yeah.
I kind of like surprised myself by breaking the steals record.
Yeah. And what's that record right now? You still hold that record?
Still hold that record.
Okay, what's that record?
Like, I think like 92 or something.
In a season?
Yeah.
And that's how many would you say you got on? If you had to break it down, how many would you say that was passing lane, on the ball, help
No,
beat?
you know, I'm cold at taking it from you. You see what I'm saying? Like that's really, of course, I know how to play the pass lane. So if I see your eyes, I can go get that. But like, I don't leave no room. Like, you know, we talking basketball. Like, you know, I got long arms. You feel me? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so I don't need leave no room for you to get around me. Like, you know, somebody getting to make somebody might back up, I scoot closer to you. Cause I'm timing the pound. As soon as I see it, I dive through. You know how people try to poke, I don't poke. I take my chances. Like, let me get through here.
Mm-hmm. That's being in the right position too. Yeah, that's why you.
For sure. Recovery time, bro. Bro got my recovery time better. Twofold. Abused me freshman year. It's like shit. If I go for it and I don't get it, he gone. Bro finna go dunk. You know what I'm saying? Like now we on the line. We on the line because he tried to go to his first steal. So now you got a time until where even if I don't, that came with strength. You know what I'm saying? Getting stronger up top. But like even if I don't get it, I bump you a little bit off track so I can get back in front of you. You see what I'm saying? Like it ain't no like, damn, you I'm dead. Now they playing 4-on-5. It ain't like that. Like I didn't get it, so I probably got a blocking foul, or at the very least, you know what I'm saying, I knocked you back a little bit from your reposition.
Exactly. Yeah. Wizard. Yeah. Now you said you made it to the NCAA tournament your junior and senior year?
No, just senior year. So junior year, we lost the Valpo, I think. Yeah, we lost the Valpo. Okay. But that's the year 7 pros on the roster, 3 NBA players, 5 players. Well, now you're looking at it now, like, you know what I'm saying, that had collegiate accolades.
Yeah.
And that's so everybody thought like that was the Cinderella team that was like, you know what I'm saying? They like, cause you gotta think that year, Miami was 15th in the country. We go to Miami, knock them boys off. You feel me? Georgia State. What's bro name? RJ Hunter and Ryan Harrell. They was ranked that year. They beat us at the crib. We knocked them boys off at our crib. We won some tournament. We was going crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, that's the year 2. We played Wisconsin and we lost by like 2 at the crib. 3. We lost by 3 at the crib. So it was like they're like, damn, if they get in there, they go, you know, they gonna knock niggas off. But we dropped the ball.
Yeah. Now being in that Horizon League conference, who would you say personally that you had the guard or you had the guard and that shit was tough?
KP was tough. I had to guard KP 2 years. He know how to run it up. He a scorer. Let me see. Trey Lewis from Cleveland State. He a bucket. I forget little dog name. He was younger than me. Keifer was cold. And I don't want my facial expression to mean nothing. Like little bro cold, but like he had a high ass usage rate. You see what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So it's like if you got the ball every possession, you're supposed to get 20 and 10. Even though, now don't get me wrong though, it's still hard to get 20-10 on any level, any way. You know what I'm saying? You're different. But it's kind of like, that's why Keith shit was real separating, because it's like he doing that on a team full of niggas who called. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, like.
Yeah, no, that makes a lot of sense, bro. That's just like with, when people bring up the Iverson shit. Like, Iverson better score 40, he's shooting the ball, and you know what I'm saying?
But he's still Iverson though. But then you gotta like, I ain't taking away everything Iverson, but like, damn, bro, like, what if we ain't gonna play the what ifs, you know what I'm saying? But like, what if Steph Curry can take 40 shots? Bro might have 70 every night. You know what I'm saying?
That's
Like,
what I'm saying, yeah.
for real.
Yeah, hell yeah. So, man, I want to get into the NCAA tournament, man. Your senior year, this is a big stage, a big moment, your career, your basketball career and stuff, man. And I know it's a lot different than going upstate at the Cove Center and shit. And I remember watching that game, Carrington. I can't remember the team, but I remember watching you because like I told you, you're a fan. What team was it?
Texas A&M.
Texas A&M. Now, I want to ask you this, Carrington. I think your first 3 shots were air balls. Am I correct? Okay, yeah, it was the first 3. I want to know, like, was that like the biggest stage you played on around, like,
At that time, for sure.
At that time? Yeah.
Before money involved, you know what I'm saying? Speaking the pro level, like at that time for sure. And it's like, this was the first time, like that's why I said, like, I'm the type that, I'm humble, bro. I don't flex my muscle. I don't do too much of nothing because I know what it is. You know what I'm saying? So this is the first time that I had to look at myself. And then I had to look at myself how everybody else see me. You see what I'm saying? Like, that makes sense? Like, so like, bro, my man's, to this day, no cap, my man's called me like, bro, turn on ESPN right now. I'm like, nah, nigga, I'm playing the game with my guy. I'm in the crib, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, nah, I'm playing guy. Like, turn it on, bro. Trust me, turn it on. I go in the front room. The coach at Texas A&M is on ESPN breaking down the because they know they playing us. You see what I'm saying? He spent like a minute and 30 seconds. My picture, you know what I'm saying, the action photo, it's on the screen. He pointing at, talking about just me. You know what I'm saying? Love is, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, damn, bro. Bro, like, nigga, do you know it's probably 20, 30 million people watching this right now, bro? Like, I'm like, damn, like, all that shit, like, I'm like, fuck. Boom, 2 days later, text. Truly, like, why my grandma just screenshot me a picture of MSN.com. I'm like, okay. She like, go there right now. I go there. You know what I'm saying? That's at the time, that's one of the biggest searches. That's you got Google, you got Yahoo, then you got MSN.
Mm-hmm.
It's my picture on there talking about Cinderella story could be led by Carrington Love. I'm like, damn. Now I'm in my head though. I'm in my head. Then I'm doing press conference once we get the OKC. I'm like, this like some lead shit. This some like, like,
yeah,
it kick in. I'm telling you, like, I'm a fearless nigga. I done been through the worst of the worst. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
But I hadn't been through that. I'm like, damn, the pressure I had my shoulders like, oh shit. You feel me? Like,
yeah.
I'm in the shoot around. Link knew it got to me. He knew it was over. I'm in a shoot around, it's kids. We playing in the Thunder Arena, you feel me? So like, it's open practice, you know what I'm saying? Like, mind you, the matchup is me and Daniel House, you feel me? So all the cameras right here while I'm shooting, like how I be in the league, like how the niggas be at pregame.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, I get to tripping. I'm talking about I'm missing. I'm like, fuck, like, I'm in my head, like Link, like he try to put inside, like, I know this a lot. Like, just try to act like ain't nobody here. Like, just act like you in the gym by yourself. That shit ain't working. Shit ain't working. So once come game time, it took me like the first 5 minutes, like I'm just looking around, like, I'm like, bro, it's really 18,000 people in this joint. Like, you see what I'm saying? Like, I'm like, bro, this crazy. I ain't never been through nothing like this. Like, and they all like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they looking for me to do something. You feel me? Like,
Yeah.
when they say, the last thing I'm saying about this shit is when they say pressure make diamonds or it break you, that shit the truth. You know what I'm saying? Like, either you gonna stand up, you fold it. I'm biased. The type of emotion I was having, we win that game, or I get like 25 points. Like, if I stand on stage and I don't catch my case my senior year, I think I got a chance to get drafted second round. That's my that draft class. That's how I feel. That's probably in life. That's probably my biggest biggest regret. You feel me? It ain't even nothing I done did, no trouble I done got in. It's that for sure.
Yeah.
It's like you supposed to be made for, you know what I'm saying? Like, you the chosen one. If that's how you feel about yourself, you're supposed to be made for these moments. Shit, look at John Morant. John Morant put 28 and 8 on Marquette. Bro, he lotto now. He probably was already going to the league, you feel me? But he embraced the light. Like, you feel me? He lotto now.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure though.
But I definitely think once you got that jitters out, I think you played a good game. What you think?
I was straight. I couldn't see they play, but he already said the shit they was gonna play because they was big as hell. Big. They played 2-3. But the smallest dude they had on the court at all times was Admon 6'4", 6'5".
Yeah.
But built like you though. You know what I'm saying? The smallest though. House 6'9". My big is 6'7". You see what I'm saying? Like, we starting 6'1", 6'1", 6'4", 6'6", 6'7". I'm like, damn. So like now, like I'm good. I'm in mode now, but like I'm having to pull back deeper because I'm looking at the OKC line. So I'm shooting lead threes. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you feel me? Because I'm like, I need to get distance, but like I'm used to shooting college threes at the time.
Mm-hmm.
I went like 1 for 8 from 3. But I still had like I think like 7 assists. I had crazy something like 6 or 7 steals though. Like,
Yeah.
man, like,
That's what I'm saying, Carrington. Like, man, I'm a huge fan, bro. I remember tuning in, and I know for a fact I was at the crib, and when you airball, I'm like, man, listen, Carrington gonna pick it up, bro. I had that same shit, bro. We both fearless. I went to and played Minnesota. I'm like, oh, these motherfuckers in the barn. I'm like, hold on, bro.
Oh, you
I
get
go
to
to this
looking around too long.
I was like, whoa. And you gotta understand, bro. Tubby Smith right here.
You like, damn.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so it's like, damn, I gotta stay focused.
Yeah.
You go fucking Tubby Smith right here, dog.
Right. Like,
You know what I'm saying? Like, and then for
every little nigga wish Tubby Smith walked in the gym to watch them. Like, you like, nah, he watching me. I'm playing this right here. For sure. And they really go crazy. So you already know what type you like. But it's 40 minutes though. So you only got a small amount of time to get that shit up out you in time to, you know what I'm saying?
Now, you feel deep down inside you had a chance to get drafted late in the NBA?
For sure. At that time, for sure. The emotion I was having, I was a hot player. You know what I'm saying? Like, you feel me? Like, you know what I mean? Like, I win a game or two in the NCAA tournament and be myself. Especially when I went to them workouts. You know, I'm talking about. I don't like to glorify or get some notoriety off the next man. So I'm not gonna speak on who's in them workouts. But like, I'm taking niggas souls in them workouts. Like damn, so how they do with pre-draft workouts, how they do it is they try to line you up or bring you in with like 4, 5, 6 guys they think like it's to either your status level, what you done so far, or like your talent level. So first, I'm in there with like all top mid-range niggas. You know what I'm saying? Like I get the name you probably wouldn't know. But like, you know, like player of the year in their conference, mid-range all American, like that. Wipe them. Watch out, bro. Move. know what I'm saying? Like it's that light for real, for real. So now when they call me back, I'm talking about this particular team, this like the Bucks. They call me back. Now I'm gonna work out with niggas who got drafted lottery picks. Wiping them, J. Key sitting right here, wiping them. You know what I'm saying? Like now I talk about, you know what I'm saying, like my background, it's, you know where I'm from, how I get. I ran into some trouble. That's just, that's how I go. You feel me? Like you can't. So I was fighting the case my whole senior year, and I had just beat it. They threw the charges out May 18th. Pre-draft workout starts the next week. So if I played better, I think, you know what I'm saying, the NCAA, I got a chance to get drafted on top of what I was doing. But now the whole narrative switched because now it's like PR, you know, the NBA different. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, it's different. Look what Miles Bridges going through. Bro, fun with the bag. You see what I'm saying? Like, damn, we can't touch you. You can't touch you. You feel me? It's just like, that's bad PR. You know what I'm saying? Like, not right now.
Yeah.
That's how that went.
Yeah. Hell yeah, I respect it. And thanks for sharing that too. You know what I'm saying? But so you graduate University of Green Bay, right? Correct? Okay, you graduate, you get your degree, you don't get drafted, but then do you try to now you work out with these different NBA teams? Did you try to push for the G League or overseas right away? What you tried to do?
So at the time, I think it was still the D League. Hey, this one they still did A salary, C salary, B salary, and C salary.
Okay.
So A salary, imagine A salary right now is like a two-way nigga. You feel me? B salary is like an exhibit 10, then C salary is just a nigga who just made the team. You feel me? So, but they budget was way different. So imagine a two-way nigga, which was A salary then, he was only getting $3,500 a month. You know, the G only 6 months. And that's your pay tax, and they provide you with housing, but that's it. Food, unless you're on the road, you get per diem, you get like, I don't know what it is now, I think it's like 40 something, I don't know, something a day, but that's only on the road. So you really out here fending for yourself. Now, mind you, my daughter on the way. You feel me?
Yeah.
I feel like I got my daughter on the way. So I'm like, damn, bro, I kind of need some pay. And two, I stick around here. If I ain't making enough money in G, I know what I'm gonna get into. You see what I'm saying? Man, like, man, yeah, you know, niggas be pushing that, which is completely legit, is overseas money tax free. Like, until you niggas ain't grown until you live in the real world. Like, you know what I mean? They don't know paying no taxes, and you know what I mean? Like, all that stuff matter. So the age now was at the time. He was really mad at me. We kind of got into it because I ain't telling about my case. So he felt like that hit him blindsided. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, whatever. But we get into it. But I tell him, like, I'm gonna go overseas. Fuck it. He wasn't really like, he already told me, like, you know what I'm saying, as far as financial benefits, you know what I'm saying, all that. And then too, out of sight, out of mind, a real thing. Like, nigga ain't gonna call you. If they don't see you, you know what I'm saying, they'll go call you, be like, hey, bro, you send me $100, bro. Ooh, you know what I mean? Like, all that. So you really can stack your paper more overseas. But that's what I did. So it's like, shit, he stalled me out. Niggas get to sign it. You know what I'm saying? All that. Like, I'm like, damn, like, what's up with these jobs? Like, and this where I'm finna talk about, just to get some game to people, you know what I'm saying, younger ones or little niggas that don't really know how this go. He called me, I see people signing all that, you know, niggas always try to match up, oh, I'm better than him, how he going here, all that, like, resume, bro. See what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
I put it to you like this, like, you think you smarter than him, but he got a doctor's degree, regardless if you is, the world gonna see it as like he fit for this job more than you. You see what I'm saying? That's a resume. That's a resume coming to this pro shit. So I'm gonna call him on bro ass. I'm like, man, what's up, bro? Like, cause now I'm finna pull the dummy and I'm finna fire him. I would have fucked myself. I would have did that. You see what I'm saying? But like, you know, I talk to people how I talk to people. You know what I'm saying? Like, what's up, bro? You know, like, you ain't called me in weeks, bro. You ain't got nothing for me. Like, they just leaving. You know what I'm saying? Bro, them sign them, saying this, like, what's up? Like, He like, don't worry. It's like all the people, he basically like tell me like all the people that got pro experience or, you know what I'm saying, that played summer league or, you know what I'm saying, they all got their jobs now. Now the ones that's left is for the rooks. Like this week, you know what I'm saying, stuff gonna be coming through. Boom, 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 come through. I had 3 deals. I had Finland, first league Finland. Niggas tell me like, no, don't go there, bro. Don't go there, bro. Like that ain't okay. I had second division Italy, but it was for a trial period. So like basically, you know what I'm saying? I go out there, they don't like me, they can send me home free of charge. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I had second league Germany, but the coach, look, I'm talking about OD about me. I'm talking about like, man, if I can get him moved, like, and you know, in this game, like he telling me like, you know, you're gonna make you a couple dollars, you know what I'm saying? Your first year, but you need to go somewhere where you really could show the European market what you know what I'm saying, what you got to offer. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So what's the best way to do it? Go somewhere where you want it. So I go there, it ended up working out. But what I was gonna say, just to kick a little game, you know what I'm saying, people be knowing, it'd be like, bro, in pivotal times, firing the person that's working for you, even if he bullshitting, he might got 10 clients and he treating like a 10th one. To go think you gonna sign with somebody that's in your Facebook DMs or your Instagram that ain't did shit for you. You know what I'm saying? Like, and you ain't got no resume where you can't not call not one. Like, you know, I can call the first 3 clubs I played for, like, man, like, you know, what's going on? Like, you know what I mean? Like, I got some from over there. I don't even need an agent for that. You know what I mean? Like, if you can't do nothing like that to fire somebody, bro, that's the only person helping you is the dumbest shit ever.
Yeah, I would say that's not a good idea.
And 2, coming out of college, bro, if you don't play, the chances already, if you wasn't the top guy coming out of college, whatever school you came from, unless it's a high major, if you wasn't the top guy at the Division I level on your team, if you wasn't winning and you was the top guy, now you go Division II and you not one of the best guys in the country. You see what I'm saying? Like, bro, anything that come your way is a against you type shit. The numbers, the odds. You see what I'm saying? Like, you got to take whatever you can get to show you can play at the pro level. Because so you might have a 60% chance at playing pro coming out of college, right? You take the year off, that should go from 60 to 15. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You feel me? Like, for real,
Yeah.
for real. So you might be mad that agent ain't bringing to you what you want to bring to you, or he not moving at the pace you need to move. But so let's take that 60. You fired him. You go from 60 to also 15. And we ain't even talking about you ain't play year. We talking about right now in August, September, in the preseason started. You ain't never played nowhere. Now you ain't got no representation. That's just, you know. So it's like what I'm saying basically is like, for anybody that might see this, or anybody, you know what I'm saying, you see going through the process, like, if you decide to rock with an agent coming out and you ain't never did nothing, you should probably stick with him. You know what I'm saying? Maybe do your research, you know what I'm saying, all that, but like, you know, niggas get impulsive, niggas get emotional. It's the pressure. Bro, them keep asking, where you going? You know what I'm saying? Like, you told your girl you finna be making that bag and you ain't getting it. So now she like, is you really like, fuck all that. Make sure you stay locked in with bro who can get you the job, because he the plug. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, he the plug.
And if he not the plug, he the one that know the plug that can get you on deck. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, so you definitely want to keep that good relationship. And it seemed like, to me, you know, your agent hooking you up with jobs, and then you going to these teams and building relationship yourself. So when the time come, hey, what's up? Y'all got some room? So that's another thing too. You know, whoever watching this, you know, who in the process of going overseas, you know, don't fire your agent too quick. All right, you know, because then you're gonna be from scratch. You're gonna have to start from scratch again, looking for an agent that you can trust and all that type of stuff.
For real, kid.
Now, if you don't mind me asking, Carrington, is your agent Caucasian or Black?
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I don't went through it with agents, bro.
Okay.
I'm finally locked in with my man's Kev. He from the city, you know.
Yeah. Shout out to Big Bro Kid.
For
Yes,
sure.
sir.
That's my man's.
Mhm.
It's so crazy because my career, and I still, my career still it's what it's supposed to be, but like I'll probably be playing EuroLeague right now if I would have signed with Kev coming out. You feel me? But like I still had that. I ain't trying to go too big because I heard niggas stories, but like I don't want to go with somebody that ain't got nobody big. You know what I mean? Like, which
Yeah.
is crazy because you really just want the hardest worker. But that was then. This now, bro, having plenty of motion, all that. So I'm locked in with him. But man, I done had an agent. My first one I was telling you
Mm-hmm.
didn't care about a nigga. You know what I'm saying? He was black. He was, you know what I'm saying? He was one of us. You know what I'm saying? So how I'm
Mm-hmm.
talking to you, I ain't had to put professional front on. I could talk to him like this. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But that ain't. So I thought that was gonna give me like, oh, he gonna do more because of that. No, that wasn't it. Fired him. Then I went with an agent over there because when they see you going crazy, they're gonna try to get you to. They're gonna tell you the story. Of American agent can't do what I can do for you, all that. So now I'm signing with a Dutch agent. He got me the most money I ever made, but he also put me in the worst predicaments for growth. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Then RP Alex, white agent, but he was American. Also wanted to sign me out of college.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, go to Russia. He was big on like face to face meetings. You feel me? So bro, fly to Russia. It's my year in Belgium. I'm going crazy. Talking to first league team, VTB team. Then he fly to Italy. First league, talking to an A1 team about me. I'm sitting down like, you know what I mean? Time for him to fly home. Bro ended up had a layover in Amsterdam. This shit crazy. A layover in Amsterdam. Eat some like Dutch sauce. They got this peanut sauce. It's a famous gravy type shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? People don't know whatever. But he asked them like, cause they can make stuff taste like it, but he like, this ain't got, even though it's the peanut sauce, it's not got peanut. And they're like, no, good. But they cooked it in peanut oil. Had a crazy peanut allergy, dog. Like for real, like I'm telling bro story, whatever. So he get on the plane, they close the cabin door. He get the choke. Boom, they can't nobody get the pin to a stroke quick enough. He died. So now I done went through 4 ages. I'm like, bro, this shit crazy, bro. Like, ain't nobody this shit. I'll be reading the universe. I'm like, it ain't meant for me to have no age. This shit going, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
boom. So I don't sign no agent. I get my next 2 deals by myself. And then I lock back in. Okay.
Man, that's dope, man. You brought it back home, brought it to this, you know what I'm saying? Even though Kev not living in the city, if anybody don't know him, it's Kev Martin. He's the older brother of Remy Martin. So, real good dude, been in the basketball world for a long time. You know what I'm saying? So, and now currently you overseas, correct?
I'm at the crib right now. I'm
Yeah.
supposed to hit it in a couple of weeks. And I mean, this is some side, like some investment I've been trying to close on these cribs. So like,
Yeah.
but that's why I rock with bro though. Like, I mean, I done did enough to where I could leave whenever, you know what I'm saying? Not whenever, but it's gonna be a job for me. But I'm telling bro, like, man, bro, I ain't gonna lie, futuristic. You know what I'm saying? Start my real estate. It's better for me than me catching 2-3 checks overseas. He like, all right, don't trip, you gonna spend it the G League route. Ooh, like, I'm like, oh, I entertain the G League while I'm here. You know what I'm saying? He like, yeah, but that's a couple workouts, went to a couple workouts, whatever. But the whole time, bro got my back. He like, don't trip, like, you know what I'm saying? You gotta take care of that business. When it's done, we out of here. So I was supposed to take this gig in France November 1st. But I ended up playing up at AP with the old heads. So I ended up straining grade 2, straining the calf. So I just got back 100%. So I just told him, like, after Thanksgiving, we out of here.
Okay, got you. And you already know, Carrington, keep me updated. And you got to send me your links too, dog.
I got you for sure. Got you for sure.
So I can tune in and check you out and stuff, man. And for like I said, I have a lot of people watching the Barcode podcast. Carrington is currently overseas. He just, had a little setback, getting injured. He gonna get back. Make sure y'all tune in. And before I let you go, little bro, damn, Carrington, this gonna be real good too, because like you smart. So I want to really, really see who you pick, man. So I'm gonna name 10 players, but I'm gonna pair them together though. You know what I'm saying? You just pick like who you pick.
Him or them?
Yeah, him or him. Yeah, basically.
Wait, this city basketball or this league basketball?
I'm gonna just say the names out. I want to keep you guessing, dog.
Okay, let's do it.
All right. The first one, Carrington. Dupree Fletcher or Draylon Burns?
You went fair, Brody. I ain't gonna lie. Man, I rock with both of them too. That's what's crazy. Okay, look, I'm gonna keep it real, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep it real. Draylon.
It's a good pick. That's a good choice, dog. Trey Jefferson or Billy Mims?
Man, bro. Shout out, Bud. I don't know it, bro. Man. Billy was a problem, bro. He used to let me work out and catch workouts with him at the Y.
Yeah.
Sickest handle I ever seen. But sickest handle I ever seen, the coldest Hezzy Milwaukee ever seen.
Ooh.
I'm going Bug. I ain't gonna lie.
Okay. I like that.
I'm saying though, in prime though, I ain't,
Yeah.
Prime, for sure. Okay.
Jerry Smith or Ricky Franklin?
Oh, you went crazy. I ain't answering that one. I ain't gonna lie. Rick out the hood. That's, you know what I mean? Smitty different though. That's Brody for sure.
Yes, sir.
And I'm going Smitty.
You going Smitty? Okay. You going
and that's the toughest one you asked, man. Rick might have been the coldest high school player I seen as a little nigga. You know what I mean?
Rick was cold. Yes.
Yeah, so.
Dwight Bikes or Deontay Garrett?
Bikes. Because I'm also be honest. DG, the best point guard Milwaukee ever seen. He's a real 6'6" point guard. But Bikes he's a bucket, but he's a living bucket, bro.
Yeah.
Bro, like he Milwaukee Kyrie Irving, bro.
On my life. That's exactly.
He got every counter in the world. And it's but I'm a one-on-one. This we doing, right? That's what we saying, right?
That's who you picking, Carrington. Like,
all right, look, this perfect.
You know what I'm saying?
This perfect. To win the championship, GG. To win MVP, Bikes. You take it how you want it.
Okay, I can live with that, Carrington.
Okay.
I like that. Now, this last one might be tough, man. Come on, Carrington. Chris Howe or Q Bar?
Come on, Q. You know I'm going Q. I ain't gonna lie. He baby you, but you still you though. You feel me? You still, he might catch you eventually, but I'm going you.
Yeah, I appreciate that, Carrington. Yeah, appreciate that, man. Like I said, man, I'm doing this for the city, man. And I really do appreciate you taking your time, taking time out your day to come to the Barcode Podcast 414, bro. It means a lot. I'm always been a big fan, still a big fan. Man, just your success, man, just keep it going. Like, don't stop. Whatever you do, it ain't even got to be sports. Just level up like you've been doing, Carrington. You feel what I'm saying? And man, just keep being a wonderful father, friend, brother, uncle, you name it. You know what I'm saying? And
Appreciate you for having me, bro.
yeah, for sure, Carrington. But this is the absolute last thing before we go off, because I wouldn't even feel right if I ain't do this, man. You got to throw that east side up for me, man, before you get off, man.
You know
Hey.
what you doing, kid.
Yes, sir. Love, man. That's Carrington Love, man. Appreciate you coming to the barcode, baby. I'm out.
Love you.
Just touched down, back on road. Counting money, man, you know how it goes. Hit the VIP and tell my bitch to strike a pose. Hop in mode.